Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and another video. So today we're going to take a look at My Forex Funds. I've been asked to take a look at this by a few people in the comments, so I thought I'd have a bit of a quick dive into see what the company offers. They offer some really exciting differences to a lot of the other prop firms at the moment. It's really good to see other people taking on slightly refreshing ideas and changing it to make sure it's a bit more of a incentive for the traders to actually sign up with them and go for the challenges and get funded. So the highlight numbers, which everyone really wants to compare against prop firms, the cost to do a $100,000 challenge is $499. The target in the first phase is 8% and 5% in the second phase. The max daily drawdown is 5% and the max total drawdown is 12%. One of the big benefits for My Forex Funds is their payment options. Is when you actually get funded and able to be successful and get payments from them, you can not only have a bank transfer, which most people do, you can also have it in PayPal and Bitcoin, which is a bit of a game changer and really refreshing to see people taking on cryptocurrencies and paying people out in that particular format. So I do not have an account with them. I'm not going through any challenge phases at the moment, but they are high on my list of other prop firms to start working with once I've actually managed to get some additional funding with the other firms I'm currently active with. So unfortunately, I can't give any real behind the scenes in-depth knowledge of what their customer service teams are like, what their client interface is like, and do they have any really good metrics to analyze the daily performance of what we're actually achieving. So let's jump over to the website and have a quick delve through and look in detail at more of the options they have, because they have two particular types of funding models, the standard as well as a subscription based. So let's have a quick look and we'll see what we can find out. Okay, so here we are at the website myforexfunds.com, and if we go to their programs, we can see we've got the two, evaluation and rapid. So let's take a look at the evaluation to start with. So these are rules and guidelines which are fairly comprehensive and almost self-explanatory. So rule number one, take it slow and steady. They're not obviously looking to people to pass this in 1 or 2 days. Make sure you take as much time as you need to within the 30 days allowed. Now we have the two models, standard and aggressive. I personally think that the standard model is the best one to go for. Here you have the evaluation phase 1, a 8% profit target, phase 2, 5%. The aggressive is double that, 16% and 10%. Now the aggressive phase is effectively you're allowed a much bigger drawdown. So this is where I think they've shaken up a little bit, is you've actually got 2 ways to earn throughout the model. So if you do actually get through phase 2, you would actually be paid a 2% of the profits made in phase 1. So look, phase 1 you're looking to make 8%. So on a $100,000 account, you make 8%, $8,000. They will then pay you 2% of that back. So you'll get paid back $160 for completion of the phase 2. Once you've completed phase 3, which is obviously then a successful trade, you obviously get a payout and a profit split. You also get paid out another bonus based on the phase 2 profits, which again is a nice little one to have, and a little bit of additional extra money coming into the traders. Now we can see at the profit splits on the standard on month 1, 75%, again a fantastic profit split. Month 2 rising to 80, again almost top of what the market leaders are, and month 3 85%. That really is at the top of the profit splits for the traders. Here we have in the payouts, just to confirm that it will be PayPal, bank transfer, transfer wire or Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is probably the one that most people get excited about. Now this comment here where it leads me to think they don't have the most comprehensive client area and automated systems where you ask for payments. So here it says, please email us with a request for payout on your payout date. So unlike, let's say, FTMO, where they automatically tell you what your payouts were going to be, generate the invoice and get paid, here you have to go and request it. So again, I'd like to see more automation of the back-end systems, but that may come in the future. So here we have a nice scale-up plan. So they'll review the accounts every 4 months. And if in that you've been 2 of the 4 months been profitable at over 10%, they will increase your account by 30%, which again, nice to see that they're actually looking at rewarding profitable and consistent traders. Just confirmation here that the drawdown is 5% on a daily basis. That's counted from the equity at the start of the day. Obviously it's floated, so if you've made a significant profit at the start of the day, you can obviously then take that into account of your drawdown. So obviously the starting equity at the start of the day, that's where your 5% drawdown would be taken to. And again, here we've just got confirmation that we've got a 12% drawdown maximum within the period. And as always, it's nice to have that safety net so that if you do go through the phase 1 of this and don't make the 8% target, then at least you've got that retake, provided you haven't broken the 5% or 12% drawdown rules. If you get through your first month as a profitable funded trader, you also get 112% of your account registration refunded. So that's fantastic, an extra 12% refunded. So again, giving the traders more for their money. So here we have the costs to start on this particular model. So starting at a $10,000 account, $84. Not too difficult to most people to be able to afford that to get onto that one. All the way up to the $100,000 account at $499. Again, comparing to market leaders and other people in that sort of space, that's significantly less. Now, the things you're able to trade on these accounts would be Forex, gold, and indices. If you want to trade other markets, you would go for the aggressive trader, and therefore you'd be able to trade crypto as well. But because these are based on MetaTrader 4 platforms, then the spreads with those brokers are huge. You're talking $150 spread. So although the markets are quite volatile, I would suggest not going for the aggressive one if you wanted to trade crypto. Just leave it well alone and stick to Forex, gold, and indices. So the other way of getting funded is going through their rapid program, which essentially is you trade on the account and you get a bi-weekly payout of a percentage of the profits made. It's not the easiest model to try and work out, whether you've got the two particular types of consistency and no consistency. So, but essentially what you're saying here is that if you start with a $100,000 account and you make 10% profit, they will then pay you 10% of that 10%. So let's just say in the first couple of weeks you've made a 5% return, $5,000. They will then pay you 10% of that, so $500 back as almost like a bonus. So at the end of the month you've got up to 10%. They would then pay you that $10,000, 10% of that, so another 1,000 on top of that one. So it's a nice way of getting a regular income for not too much of a stress. So in addition to the bi-weekly bonus payouts, you've obviously got the ability to then create a second account. So take profits that you've made on the other account and put it into a separate funded account for you. So essentially once you've gone through and got a certain level in there, they allow you to trade that as well and make profits on that one. It is just a bit more confusing to the standard model that a lot of prop firms are working to nowadays. It just gives a bit more flexibility if traders want to go that particular route, but I can see that not many would go for this one. They'd go for the standard option of the two-phase evaluation process. So to get on board with the rapid account model, you obviously have a one-off fee to start up with. So for $100,000 is $495 to start off, and a monthly subscription fee of $239. If you're able to make consistent profits, then those bi-weekly payouts will cover this subscription fee. But if you do end up with 1 or 2 months where you are below that, you are actually going to be in a negative and therefore paying them to be able to reset the account to start again. The second option is to go for a one-time payment, and therefore to start again that $100,000 account, $949 at one lump sum, and therefore you don't have to keep paying that monthly subscription fee of $239. Now let's say theoretically on this particular option you went for $100,000 and you made 5% in the first couple of weeks. As I said before, they'd pay you back out that $500. If you didn't trade for the next 2 weeks or only made small profits, you then get another $500 back. So theoretically, if you took that option and only made 5% but did it quite quickly, you would then get all that money back and therefore just be able to keep consistently trading that account and taking in almost like a small salary for trading that particular account size. That's definitely a way if you are a trader with a small limited capital but wanted to just do this and trade consistently, that will allow you to almost elevate and scale up your particular trading profits. So one of the downsides with My Forex Funds is there's no way of actually getting a demo or evaluation to actually see how it all works. For me, it's a bit of a negative because it would be nice to actually see how it all works behind the scenes around client areas and what other tools you might have to your disposal. Hope you've enjoyed this video. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and give the video a nice big thumbs up. See you all again soon. Cheers.